Well, thank you so much for joining us today. I'm Dr. Bernie Klein. I'm the Chief Executive of Providence Holy Cross Medical Center. Recently, JAMA, the Journal of the American Medical Association, came out with a study. They published a study that looked at adolescent school shootings and how do the adolescents obtain their weapons that they use in the school shootings. And what they found was over 85% of the time, they obtain these weapons from their own family or acquaintances or relatives. In other words, there's guns and ammunition in the homes of their family members, relatives, and acquaintances that is not secure. As a trauma center, Providence Holy Cross sees a lot of tragic things. We see way too many shootings. About 3 years ago, we had the Saugus High School shooting, and two of the victims, two young ladies, two young high school students, were airlifted over here to Holy Cross. I will never forget the look on their parents' faces as they waited to hear how their daughters were going to be. We recently received a message from the mother of one of the daughters. Now, these daughters are the same age as my youngest daughter, so it really hit home. So this is a message from Tiffany Shepis Tretta, the mother of one of these daughters who was brought to Holy Cross from the Saugus High School shooting. She says, "Gun violence is the #1 cause of death for children and teens in our nation. Many of these deaths are 100% preventable. Most gun owners and non-gun owners agree that safe storage of a firearm is the least we can do to keep children safe. Our family knows firsthand the effects of gun violence. When our daughter, Mia Tretta, was just 15 years old, she became part of a club that nobody wants to be part of, the Gun Violence Survivor Club. She was shot in the abdomen during a shooting at her high school. Thankfully, she was airlifted to Providence Holy Cross, where she received exemplary treatment that ultimately saved her life. Holy Cross is consistently putting the community first, and today is no different. While some organizations sit idle, Holy Cross saw a need and is fulfilling it. Gun locks, gun safes, and safe storage save lives. Educating the public and making these devices readily available will save lives. Our family thanks Providence Holy Cross for extending their life-saving mission from within the halls of Holy Cross into the communities we serve." So, knowing that 1 in 3 children in the United States lives in a home with a gun, knowing that 60% of children 13 to 17 years of age report being able to access a firearm in less than 5 minutes that is hidden in their home, and knowing that households that locked both firearms and ammunition were associated with a 78% lower risk of self-inflicted firearm injuries and an 85% lower risk of unintentional injury to one another, I felt that we needed to do something more than just educate. And so, Providence Holy Cross Medical Center, along with our sister ministry, Providence Cedar Sinai Tarzana Medical Center, and our affiliated medical group, FACey Medical Group, we are offering free gun locks to all of our employees and our physicians in the month of December, because we want to ensure that this year and every year, everyone has a safe, healthy, and happy holiday, and we want to make it safer for our families, our friends, and the communities we serve. Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is David Guzman. I work in X-ray. And when I read my email, I was so excited because once again, Providence Holy Cross, Dr. Bernie Klein and his team, our CEO at Providence Holy Cross, supplying gun locks for the gun locks you have at your home. Gun lock box. And it's all about the children. We have children. I have children. And I see this as a Christmas gift of safety. And so I'm taking advantage of one of these gift locks. And I hope that these things continue for the safety of our family, the community, and our whole hospital setting. Thank you.
We see a lot of gunshot victims here. The worst part of our job is not taking care of the patients. It's telling a family that their loved one has died. It doesn't matter what the cause, whether motor vehicle accident or crime or suicide, accidental shooting. It is just horrible having to tell a family that their loved one has died.
When was the last time you had a victim who came in from an accidental shooting?
It's probably been a couple of months. We see more crime than suicides, but we certainly have probably 2 or 3 suicides a year from gun, many more other types of suicide attempts, but successful gunshot suicides, probably about 3 a year.
In the last accidental shooting victim you had in here, did that person survive?
Yes. Anyway, it's such a simple thing to lock up a gun. We lock our cars, we lock our houses to protect ourselves. It's such a simple thing to lock up a gun to protect ourselves and protect our families. And this is a wonderful initiative to try to make this a little bit safer world.
This is the gun lock that we are providing, no charge to our staff this month of December. It comes with instructions on how to use it, okay? The lock has 2 keys that you keep near. The instructions show you how to put the gun lock. You're gonna loop it through the actual chamber of the gun and then connect it back to itself. So once you get it through the chamber of the gun, you get there and you just lock it up. That's it. So that actually physically stops the gun from firing. So it's a physical barrier to firing the gun. And then to get it off, just put your key in, pop it out, and it's available again. Okay?
Have you ever used it?
No.
What's your name, dear?
My name is Gina Adams,
Spell everything for us.
Jeana Adams, Adams, and I work in the trauma department. I'm a nurse.